My name is Remesefe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where I separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the use of what we call something like this Mammy water perfume in African spirituality. Today, I want to talk about this concept or phenomenon or deity called the Mammy water, and why will she have a perfume? He or she have a perfume. Okay, if you are into African spirituality quite naturally, like me, and you will be familiar with various deities, elemental spirits, celestial spirits, or infernal spirits, and even parasitic spirits or deities. All these qualities of all these various spirits, you can find most of the qualities and characteristics in the nature of human beings as well. So most times it's not that strange to come across some of these things, because what you see them, the way they behave, the way they do, you also find that human beings also do the same thing too. And then you wonder, are these deities representing humans in another form, or are humans mimicking these deities in another way? You will see things like this happening. Today I want to talk about the concept of Mammy water. And when we say Mammy water, this is a very popular concept or so-called deity in African spirituality. And you will claim to see many people, spiritualists, traditionalists, telling you that they are children of Mammy water, that they venerate or they worship Mammy water, that they are Mammy water children, Mammy water worshippers, Mammy water followers, and so and so. And they claim that they are inspired by this deity, they are guided, they are protected by this deity, and such and such. But there is a major misconception that I want to clear here. And this misconception comes from the term Mammy water. First of all, what does this term represent? The term Mammy water is a pidgin English term that's supposed to come from the English word mommy water. As you know, we have what they call pidgin English in Africa, as in Nigeria, which is the headquarter of this language. When you say pidgin English, who they speak for inside Nigeria now? Worry people, wafi people. Now we get the language. So everybody knows about Mammy water. So what is Mammy water? Mammy water is derived from mommy water, which is supposed to translate to mother water, which is supposed to be mother of the water. So when we use the term Mammy water, it's a pidgin English term referring to the mother of the water. So what people are trying to say that this Mammy water is a deity, or in a pidgin English term again, juju that lives in the water, a juju of the water juju. Okay, so Mammy water is a mother of the water, which is a deity of the water, that a goddess. And the name Mammy signifies female, a female water goddess, which is supposed to be the mother of the water. And this is a composite term, because you cannot say we just worship the mother of the water. Okay, I would like to ask you, which mother? Because there are many mothers out there. Okay, there's not only one mother of the water that we have, just like the way everybody have their own individual mothers from their own individual family or families. So when somebody tells you that they are venerating Mammy water, my next question is naturally, which one? which of them, because we have many. But you will discover that when you ask the next question, the person will be stunted. They don't know what else to answer. When you say, oh, which one? I venerate Mammy water. Which of the mother of the water? They will just be looking at you. Most times, these people, they just follow a trend. Maybe it is cool to identify with this concept, and people just pick it up. Or somebody want to threaten you that they have connections with a so-called water goddess, and when they tell you this, you will be scared of them, that they are not Christians. They have some kind of power. Okay, all this kind of story. Quite naturally, if you venerate Mammy water, you should be able to know the name, because we have different water deities. We have Yemoja, we have Oya, we have Oshun, we have like over 100 others, over 1,000 other water deities from different communities. We have Olokun, which is also a mother of the water. We have Omalokun, which is also mother of the water again. We have many of these mothers of water. So when you want to use it, it's supposed to be like a title, and there must be a name attached to that title. Okay, so when you say Mammy water, we should be able to know which of the Mammy water you are talking about, because there are so many. And this Mammy water is supposed to be a water deity that is usually feminine, a woman that is a half human and half fish. She should be a fish from the waist down. And these are water elementals. These spirits, they are nature spirits. We call them elemental spirits. Spirits that are attached to elements in nature. And the water element, which is a life-giving element, it has its own deities, it has its own intelligence that guides it. So the Mammy water is supposed to be a water elemental. There's supposed to be deities, families of deities that attach to the water element, and they have a certain work they do in nature, which is to bring life, to nurture life, to also restore balance, harmony, and to just do their work of maintaining the standard or the status quo, or whatever they are here to do. So it's not a evil deity, like some people will say anything that is not in their religion is demonic. We have spirits of the air, we have their own deities there. We have elemental spirits of fire, we have their own deities. We have head spirits, elemental head spirits, they have their own deities. All these are the various elements. We have the major 5 elements, and they have their own spirits that are with them, that are the intelligence behind that element. So when we talk of Mammy water, we are talking about the water elementals. Okay, the water elementals. So now you'll be seeing products like this. Somebody made this Mammy water perfume, and put a picture of a water elemental there, and tells you that it destroys and do some kind of things, destroy the enemy and blah blah blah. You're gonna see a lot of this kind of products. This is not the only Mammy water perfume out there. There are more than 100 others. Okay, people are making theirs every day, but the misconception is that now you say this is Mammy water perfume. Which of the Mammy water are we talking about? This is the $1,000,000 or $1,000,000 question, or what? Which one? So this is a misleading label on these products. It can be due to illiteracy, spiritual illiteracy, or short-sightedness, or it can just be somebody that want to make money, and just say, if I put Mammy water on the perfume, people will buy it, because people want to be associated with Mammy water, or they will think that it was made by the inspiration of Mammy water. You see this kind of story. So all these are things that we need to look at for. When people tell you certain things in spirituality, you should be able to not just take things on a face value. You should go ask direct questions. There are so many Mammy waters out there, even out of Africa. When you go to Asia, they have their own Mammy water. I've seen this. People venerate this statue in different parts of the world, and they have different names. Some will call their own name. Lakshmi in India, they will call it another name in Buddhism, It's the same concept. So which of them are we dealing with? Okay, are we dealing with the overall concept of that? If we are dealing with overall concept of all the Mammy waters, they will be referring to something as a composite deity, like when they say gods. Which of the gods are we dealing with? Are we dealing with Ogene, Amadioha, Ekwensu, Shango, Ogun, Obatala? Which one are we actually following? Somebody can just write God perfume. We need to know, we need to be specific with the deity so that we can know how to, what to do, or how to make contact with the deity, or how to work with that deity directly. Okay, so this is the major misconception uh, I see with the name Mammy Water. A lot of people that have come across that say they venerate, when I ask them which one, they cannot tell me which one they venerate. So it begs the question: you just worship the overall water spirit, nothing specific. Those people, they are not real practitioners. Just like everybody believe in God and know that there's a God, but you just live your normal life. Almost everybody believe in God, one form of God or another, but they still do what they want to do. Okay, so this is the thing that you need to look at for. So this person claimed that the perfume was inspired by Mammy Water or something, but the name Mammy Water perfume, I saw it, and I've seen most of these products before. I buy a lot of products, so I just buy it. Let me check it, and you see, I've already used some. I already opened it to test if I can feel any. I don't really feel anything from it. The best thing I can say about this is that it is good for washing. To be honest, if you want to wash your clothes, this thing, if you use and wash clothes, just put them inside your washing machine, and like liquid soap, put them inside, and it just be like liquid soap. So if you want to wash clothes with products that have Mammy Water on it, you can use that to wash clothes. And this is what I have my experience with this product. So it's good as a washing agent, or maybe you want to bath. It's like a liquid soap for bathing. At least it will clean sweat come off for your body. Um, it's good to have a name like this, yeah. The name will link back to Africa. Okay, so this is what I see with this product. Okay, we have many of them. So normally, spiritual products, when you hold or handle a spiritual product, you're supposed to feel certain kind of vibration coming out of it. When you hold something like this now, you will feel something, and when you smell it, you will also know that yes, if something is inside that is very potent, you should know if you are sensitive. Okay, when you handle such kind of things, you should know something like this too. When you hold it like this, you smell it, you should know that yes, this thing is powerful. This thing can really do some damage. There are products like that we find in the market. I don't even need to explain them for you. Your intuition will guide you. When you buy products, allow your intuition to guide you to know what will work and what will not work. Okay, so we don't just buy products. Sometimes you buy just to try it out, just to test it, and allow your intuition to just be the judge. Okay, does not lie. I saw this. When I saw it, I laughed, but the color attracted me. I just knew that the people do this for kind of attract you, and just like that, and you just buy. So the name Mammy Water is what I really have issues with. Which of the Mammy Water are we talking about? We should be able to know what we are dealing with, so we can know who to hold responsible. If something works and something do not work, we will know what we are dealing with, so that we can know who to make contact to. Not just give me composite name of Mammy Water. There are thousands of Mammy Water out there in the water. Okay, so this is the way I see it too. So we have good products, we have not so good products, we have normal products, we have bootlegging products, products that trending products. People just want to sell something, they just want to make a name for themselves, or they just want to tap into the vibe. So they just come out with different products. Okay, but if you are sharp, you go to market, you will see things that we work. We have some very good products in the market as well that are very, very active. Very active, or once you get them, you use them, you will see positive results. Okay, so when next you're going to buy Mammy water perfume, this, if you have this at the back of your mind, the deities, the water deities, they are actually, or I would say, one of the easiest deities to work with, because water is life. There's this saying that the water does not have an enemy. Everybody needs to drink water, and the human body is made up of 70% water, so as the earth. So we are kind of water elementals in a way, walking mobile water elementals. Without this blood in our vein, we cannot survive. So we are also part of that water elemental connection, because our body is basically water, if you will say that. So they are easy to work with. You can be able to do this by making direct contact with the water bodies, actually swimming inside, bathing inside, doing your prayers, offering supplications, putting it inside the water. I have done lots of videos with this, and when I do it, I always emphasize putting biodegradable materials, foods that can decay, that the fishes can eat. I already stress that when you're doing this offering, you should not put any plastic thing. You should be careful of the kind of things you put inside the water, not something that will pollute the river. Some people will just buy sweets or chocolates or biscuits, throw in these biscuits without removing the plastic wrappers of the biscuits. You are just polluting the river. You are killing the fishes you are trying to feed, because when they eat that plastic, it will get lodged in their stomach, and it is not a good thing. So you must make sure that every plastic wrappers must be removed. The food must be biodegradable. You must take care to carefully prepare it yourself. Okay, so it's very good like that. Then you go there, you say your prayers, and throw your stuff inside. Scientists have discovered that the water molecules have memory, that water actually have memory, that when you program your consciousness into the water, it stratifies or solidifies the structure of those water molecules, and it can be there for up to 6 months before it will dissipate. So you can actually program your intentions into water bodies by praying inside the food that you are giving, praying inside, making your wish inside, and pushing your intentions into the. So when you throw it inside the water, it dissipates into the atomic structure of the water, and it pushes your will or your prayers into the universe. This is a serious work. If you check my video, Water Memory, you will see the scientific principles behind this. So water is alive, basically. It remembers. When you pee inside a water, a river, the river remembers you. One of those people that poop inside river, that always go to shit in the river, those people, if you notice, you will find out they always have suffer ahead life. They always living in poverty, hardship, and difficulty. Or for you pooping into the river, it's like you are cursing yourself. River that people drink and use to bath, you see some other human beings, very wicked souls. Instead of them to go and make a toilet, they will use the river as their toilets. This is one of the highest form of wickedness you're going to find. People pooping into the river, water that people drink. That person is a wicked soul. And most of the time, these people are usually poor, debt poor people that always had hardship in their life. The suffer they follow them. It is not good to be pooping inside the river. Okay, it is not good. It's a bad thing to be polluting the rivers. Very, very bad thing. And because there are deities there, and they are not happy about that kind of thing. It's like you are pooping on them, then at the same time you want to come and give offering to them, or want to come and pray to them. This is a cost thing. If you always pooping or fond of pooping in a river, you will have struggle in your life. You will have hardship. backwardness, hard luck. Those people that do this, they are always poor people. Check all the river poopers, look at their life. They need to prosper. They need to ever prosper. Okay. So it's not a good thing to do. So you must make sure that you take care of the river, take care of the elements, and they will also take care of you too, because they remember stuff that you do. The water remember stuff. It has very good, powerful, active memory. So there are deities in the river. Ancient Africans have known this, and we have been working with them. If you notice, people living near the river, they will always venerate water deities, like our people in the Niger Delta. We have lots of rivers, tributaries all around. So these elemental spirits are part of us because we are living uh, with them. We are practically living inside their environment. So we interact with them, they interact with us, so we venerate them. People that live in the jungle, they venerate the forest deities because they live with these deities, they see them every day. People that live in the desert, they venerate the desert deities, the fire spirits, the sun, the jinns, because they are living in that elemental zone. People that live in the snow, they venerate the spirits of the snow, the frost giants, the ice deities. It is just like that. So we that live in the riverside, it's only natural. Most of us, you see them venerating. We venerate Olokun. All the villages, including my village, they have the Olokun shrine, which represent the mother of the water. We're talking about the overall deity that have the deepest secret, that's like the mother of all the other deities. We venerate Olokun, we venerate Oshun, we venerate Yemoja. All these are water deities. So we know them by name, the deity we deal with. If I am giving offering today, I will say I'm giving it to Olokun or I'm giving it to Yemoja. If it's Olokun, I will have to go to the sea. Although sometimes you can give these Olokun deities in rivers sometimes, but most times it's Oshun that we give it to. Oshun is the goddess of fresh water, beauty, love, anything that have to do with entertainment, productivity, life giving, all these kind of things. So music, song, dancing, movies, all these kind of things, fashion, everything about romance, sexuality, materialism, all these are shown in charge of all this childbirth and nurturing of life. So you need to know the deity you are actually dealing with. Okay, very very important that you know this deity. So if you're dealing with a particular water deity, or try to know their name, so that you know who is getting the offering or who is getting your attention, not just a general thing like that. Okay, so this is what I want to say about this stuff. Then when you see products like this, you can buy them, test them, try them, and see for yourself how it works for you. It's all part of a life. They say experience is the best teacher. Okay, so I have bought this one, I have seen it, and it is what it is. So I think I will stop here today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, and of course subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribing, please click and enable all notification. It's not enough to just subscribe. When you subscribe, you click the all button, click the enable all notification, so that when I post my videos, you will get it instantly. When I post my articles, you get it instantly, and you'll be updating yourself with the latest information about African spirituality, about the spiritual world. When I post articles from different authors, you can see them. If you want to know about the core philosophy of African spirituality, the core ideology, these are the things that I teach on this channel. I always post articles about them, so you have a lot of reading to do. You will read all these things here. I don't hide it. So these are the things that they don't teach us in school, the things they don't teach us in church, they don't teach us in the university, and a lot of our elders do not know. And of course, the Caucasians will not even teach you because they don't want you to know anything. They only want you to know how special they are, that they are a gift from God. So they're not going to teach you all these things. So it's we that we teach ourselves. So that is why I post all these articles on the community section of my channel. You will see a lot of things about African spirituality, the core philosophies I have, especially the Kemetic philosophy. I explain everything easy to understand. So you will know everything you want to know about African spirituality on this channel. Then, if you want to go deep, uh, you want to have a stratified, structured learning, I have a 6 months program that I have created where I teach African spirituality from the ground floor, from the basement to the top of the skyscraper. You will walk your way from the foundation of African spirituality. I will teach you from the history to the science to the metaphysics and to the hardcore spirituality. It's a 6 months masterclass that by the time you finish it, you will know everything about spirituality, African spirituality. Okay, you will be more advanced than those people that are picking things from here and there. The way most people study African spirituality, they just do research by themselves on the internet, pick here and there. Most of those things are not true. I call it unstructured research, but at least they are making progress, which is a good thing. But if you begin to pick things from here and there, your progression will be slow, and you can mix a lot of lies with the truth. This is the mistake a lot of people make like this. So at the end of the day, they may become more confused than before. So if you want a structured process, I have created and developed a very powerful curriculum that will teach you all these things from the beginning, step by step, so that you will know all the things you need to know. I have put in a lot of facts, evidence to back all my points beyond reasonable doubt. So you can join my program instead of just going from point to point without really just be picking things everywhere. My program is very structured. This is what you will get from here. And of course, I don't share my curriculum with other people. You will only know the curriculum when you finish the program. In spirituality, we don't share curriculum. Okay, there's a way we do our things, which is pretty much straightforward and straight to the point. Okay, so register for my program. Then, if you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that. I charge 50 USD for that service. If you want to buy your spiritual products that will help you in your daily life, products like these ones, very powerful products like these ones, the good ones, I sell them. You can contact me. Your meditation bead, your calories, your native shock, your herbs, and of course your soups. Yes, I have gotten some new products. These ones are the latest ones. These ones are very, very powerful stuff that you need, that we help to transform your life. Each time I do this, they become much more powerful, much more stronger than the last one. So these things you see here, more than uh, 15 items got into this. More than 15 stuff are inside here. So when you use this instantly, you get the impact. You feel what you are doing. So these are things that I will recommend. In the spirituality, we use all these products uh, for protection, prosperity, and just aligning yourself with the natural elements. They do a lot of work for you. So these are the things you're going to find and you will learn how to do on this channel as well. So you can contact me for that. Then and much more. So just subscribe, stay on the channel, and keep updating yourself and learning about all these things. Then if you want to buy my books, I have written this book on quantum physics, which is the first book written on the subject in the history of Nigeria. I talked about the nature of the invisible world and the origin of this study from African spirituality, which is simply the study of the invisible world. So we know about those things you cannot see with the naked eyes. When we talk about the deities, the Mammy waters, and the rest, all these are under the realm of quantum physics. Okay, so you need to know about all this from a pure Afrocentric perspective. You need to know about the wormhole. You need to know about time and space travel. You need to know about Gargood, Grand Unified God Almighty theory. You need to know about the evil forest. You need to know about negative space, negative time. You need to know about plasma physics. Where are all these taking us? Why are all these topics important? What are the benefits of all these topics? What are the applications of all this? How can we apply them? How can we live with them? All these are the questions you ask yourself as a human being. Why is it so important? Why am I talking about this subject? Quantum physics. What is quantum physics? What can quantum physics do for us? What is the power of quantum physics? What has it already done? All these are the questions this book is already designed. It answers this for you with a lot of scientific evidence. So if you are interested in spirituality, you must know quantum physics. It goes together. Okay, the Western people don't want you to know it, so they give it that name and they say it's only genius that can understand it. Of course, it's only genius, people that think out of the box. So if you are here in African spirituality, it means you are one of those type of people that don't just take things on a face value. You want to know about the nature of things, and you believe in the invisible forces, higher powers, and you want to try to understand them. Then quantum physics is for you. So you get that book, and you update yourself with that knowledge. If you also want to know how to do spells, over 200 spells are here waiting for you. Spells for every aspect of your life, for love, protection, wealth, different type of illnesses. The remedies are here, very easy to do. Bring you up to speed with what is going on. Then if you want to make contact with the Kemetic deities, direct contact, this one will help you. Whispers of Amenте. Whispers of Amente are the spirits trying to talk to you, telling you things that you need to do, how to make contact with them, how to live your life in harmony with them, how to make peace with your past, present, and future, how to balance your scale, prepare yourself for your next incarnation because you will surely come back again, and how to right the wrongs in your life and how to make your mark in this present dispensation. This book will help you solve all those problems. Inside this book, you will find yourself. And when you find yourself, you make peace with yourself, your real self. So all these are the things we talk about and do in this channel. Okay, we do direct spiritual work here. Study to show thyself approved, study for empowerment, study for illumination, study for enlightenment, study for prosperity, and all the good things that you expect to get in life, knowledge. So this is what I will say today. So contact me if you need any of this. And of course, questions and comments are welcome as usual. Like and share the video as I have said before, and subscribe. And I thank you very much for watching, and of course I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.